All right, today we have some early 1900 postcards. They're black and white. Some are from Paris, some are from Germany, some are from Canada, but it's the early 1900s. Okay? Beautiful architectural buildings. Look at that. Right around the corner like that. And you can tell the age by looking at how people are dressed. Look at this. That's beautiful. Look at the beautiful architectural building. Look at that. Isn't that a beauty? Look at all the designs in that. And when you look at these old ones, you have to remember this is the early 1900s where they didn't have all the machinery of today, so this is done by hand. So just think how much labor was involved for a beautiful design like this. That is history at its best. Look at that. Beautiful. And those were the buildings that stood forever. Nice. All right, let me show you what we have. Look at that. That's a big one, ain't it? Hotel Ambassador. This is Paris. Look at that. Look at all the people. Look at the cars. Neat. All right, this is like going to a car show. Sorry it's in black and white. Look at that. The old cars. Beauty. Wow. What a big motel, too. That's quite the postcard, isn't it? Alright, here's another beautiful building here. Fancy. Not filled with a whole bunch of people outside or vehicles and stuff, but it's a beautiful building. How do you like the design of the roof and stuff? Nice, and then right there in between each window. Just the extra fanciness. I like how it's gathered right here. Look at that close view here. Beautiful. Very nice. And here we are. Kind of a foggy day, isn't it? Made for a beautiful picture, though. Nice postcard. I believe this is Germany. Very nice. Ah, look at this one. It's like the old shed. Okay, and this is Germany. Oh, we wrote on the bottom here. 1914. Alright. Neat. And here we have another one right here. The tower. Castle tower. Called it a castle tower because of the top there. Look at all the sides to it. Very vintage. Let's see. Oh, it's not a used one. Very nice postcard. Okay, and this is like having a little stream right in between the buildings. So if you live in one of those apartments, go ahead, drop a line, go fishing, right? We have one of those towns here in Maine where the water flows in between the buildings. That's all I can think of is like some kid wake up in the morning, I'm fishing today. Don't have to leave my apartment, go nowhere. Kind of neat. Alright, here we have Canada, Quebec City. One of the old pictures. I wonder if this one has a date. No, don't have it. It's an unused one anyhow. And look at this one. That's the one I brought to you at the very beginning. I just love the architect of that building right there. Especially what goes around the corner. It's just so beautiful. Nice one. Alright. Ooh, look at this. Now that's an old one, huh? Look at this. 1905. Look at that. Horse and buggy. Beautiful one. See, this one here is in the days where they just put the town and the state, and that's it. Not even a zip code. That's how things were. Give it the name, the town, and what state. That's it. And it got delivered, believe it or not. Look at this. Beautiful. Right down when you see the horses. And look how the people are dressed. That's how they dressed back in 1905. Isn't that wonderful? Looks like he's bringing his goods to town. Isn't that something? Beautiful. Back in the old days, a good team of horses is what you needed. And that was very valuable. Pulling together, work together as a team. Very important to have. Wow, look how skinny the streets were. Just enough for your horse. Guess you didn't park them on the side of the road, did you? Just barely enough room for two. Alright. I hope you've enjoyed my bringing these to you. Be sure to sub me, join me as a friend, and share the video with others. Also be sure to check out the description in this video, as I have 3 books up for sale. 2 are true stories. 1 was picked up by a screenplay writer and adapted into screenplay format titled Broken Souls. And that's a true story of my life. And the other one happens to be a holiday classroom craft for teachers, grades K through 6, all classroom tested, and the abilities according to grade is all written down, and how much classroom time according to grade is also in the book. So in the description of this video you'll find the ISBN numbers, so you can grab those ISBN numbers and get yourself a good read. If you're ordering online, Amazon has it. All you need is those ISBN numbers. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. Alright, here we are bringing you some very odd looking postcards. So this is going to be the odd looking group of postcards. Look at that. You got a horn and whatever. It's definitely Indian because look. So it's kind of an odd group. Alright, then right here we have the year 2000. Trying to fly right in and get yourself a drink. A drink on the fly. That's what it says. Drink on the fly. Most people, if they saw that coming down this low, they would think, oh my God, it's going to crash, it's going to crash. I mean, look at the people up there. It's like, oh my God. Plane's even going lower than the building. Kind of different, isn't it? It's kind of cute, though. Alright, and this one here. Shades Apart, Eyewitness. That's really different. Okay. And look at this one. Hi, Skinny. Stick this on your refrigerator. We'll make a believer out of you. Oh, I hope some guy did not send that to his wife. That would be terrible. Okay, and here's another nonsense one. Arkansas generic postcards. If you don't know what to send, can you imagine that? Why bother to even send it, really? Weird. Okay, and this one here, I have no clue what this is really. A whole bunch of writing there. I'm taking it that it goes this way. Only because of how the bottom goes. Almost looks like right there there's a face. Just gives you that image, don't it? So I'm thinking it goes this way. You know, to allow the water to flow. Going downstream. Then if you look at all this writing here. Alright, today we're bringing you pictures of tall buildings. And really nice pictures, but they're postcards. Okay, so you get to look at them if you want to as pictures, or you can look at them as the old postcards that they are. Alright, look at this one. Royal York. Canadian Pacific Hotels and Resorts. Whoa, nice, huh? Look at that. Kind of a nice sunset view of all the big buildings. I really like it. Look at that. Royal York. Lit right up for you. What tall buildings, huh? Very nice. And we have this one here, Chicago. Oh, I love all the purple. And we have a lot of these purple flowers all over the place. Really nice. Look at the design of the building. Nice, huh? Architectural buildings. Make good conversation pieces, don't they? Nice. Alright, here's another beautiful sunset view. Look at that. With all the tour boats right there. Ah, Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Well, of course, huh? Look at the trees and everything. It was either going to be Florida or Hawaii, right? Kind of neat. Love it. Beautiful buildings. The reflection in the water and everything of the lights and the boats. Nice. It's always a nice warm view to go out there at nighttime, especially if you're traveling. And just look at the night view of all the lights of the buildings and stuff. Really nice. Okay, here's another Chicago one. Seeing it from the distance. Wow, nothing like building on top of the water, huh? Wonder if some of these places with all the floodings we've had, if they're still in existence. Some of the buildings aren't, but I wonder about this building on the water, land stuff. Ah, look at this one. Now that is nice. Looks like a Walt Disney thing. Let's look in the back. Oh yes, look at that. Stamped Mickey Mouse. The Kingdom of Morocco World Showcase. This is an '89. All right. Had the old 15-cent stamp. Okay. Isn't that a beautiful one? Alright. And here we have another one here. Beautiful. This is daytime this time. We're not getting the night view here. A lot of buildings. Look at this one. A little bit of a sunset. Not total. But the sun is starting to go down. Nice little resort there. Water fountain. Nice. Look at that flat land. Look at all the buildings you can see all the way out back there. A lot. It's almost like this was a mountain view photo. Nice. Okay. Sheraton. Why so skinny? Such a skinny, tall building. Guess that's all the space they had, huh? Wow. Look how skinny that building is. Well, all they had was a small piece of property, and we're going to make the best of it, right? Just keep going higher. It's all about money. Wow. Ah, look at this one. Beautiful. Nice. Let's see all the buildings. Right by the water, isn't it? Wow. It's always nice to look at postcards. Ah, look at this one. Very nice. It's got the rivage edge all around. You can kind of look at the cars and stuff. That gives you an era of when this photo was taken for the postcard. Between looking at the way people are dressed, all these lights. A lot of lights, huh? But look at that old car. Oh yeah. Love the old cars. Beautiful postcard. Alright, hope you've enjoyed my bringing this to you. Be sure to sub me, join me as a friend, and be sure to check out the description in this video as I have 3 books up for sale. 2 are true stories. One of the true stories was picked up by a screenplay writer in a adapted screenplay format titled Broken Souls. So you're going to want to read the book before the movie comes out. And the other one is a holiday classroom craft for teachers, all classroom tested, many, many years of testing for grades K through 6. So in the description of this video, you'll find all the ISBN numbers, which is what you need in order to order up the books. And if you're ordering online, Amazon has it. So go ahead, grab those ISBN numbers and get yourself a good read. Alright, bye-bye now. Alright, today we have Old Building and Churches for postcards. Alright, look at this. Isn't this beautiful? I like that because you got the stairs that go up, and then that's kind of like a nice porch, especially for all these rooms in here. This is a beautiful one. Love it. Alright, let me show you what else we have. The Shrine of Immaculate Conception. Beautiful. Here we have another church. Look at the architect of that. Isn't that beautiful? Love it. And here we have, ooh, a shrine sitting on the corner. Oh, look at these architectural buildings. To have that right on the corner like that. Just think of all the manpower it took to build the building. Didn't have all the equipment we have today. Beautiful. Alright, then we have just the simple postcards here. Showing a beautiful church. And this one here, oh, look at the entryway. What a beautiful entrance, huh? One on the right. Ah, beautiful. I wonder if it's still standing. If any of you know, go ahead and leave it in a comment. Be nice to know. It's beautiful. Now look at this. I want to talk, look at all of that. Beautiful architect. Isn't that neat? Wonderful. Now this postcard was in its own little plastic wrap. So this one's very important. Very nice. Love it. Look at all the riffles around the side. Some little information on it. In Paris. Ah. Not used. Beautiful. It would be beautiful if I put it right side up, huh? Okay, and the one I showed you at the beginning. Beautiful. And another nice church. Love the architect of churches. They're so beautiful. Very nice. And there's another one right there. Does not have the cross on the top. Like part of the pillars were missing. Nice. And we have this one here. Ah, beautiful dorm. Nice. That's something to look at, huh? Even better if you could go see it in person. But when we can't, we look at videos, don't we? All the nice videos I bring to show you some of the history. Alright. Hope you've enjoyed my bringing this to you. Be sure to sub me, join me as a friend, and check out the description in this video. As I have 3 books out for sale, and the ISBN numbers are all in the description of the book, and a little more information about it too. Look at that, isn't that nice? Love it. Alright, so my favorite, of course, is this one. But most people will probably prefer this one. Alright. Hope you've enjoyed it. Bye-bye now. Be sure to share. Alright, here we are bringing you some of the olden day postcards. These are all black and white. Very different. Some are just paintings. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Look at all the details in this postcard. A lot of details down to the design of the trees and everything. Lovely, isn't it? Beautiful. Nice work of art there. I got a little something written there, like a little tag. how they mark things, huh? Look at that. Very different. Guess that shows you that's an old one, huh? Alright. And we have this one here. Oh my God. They're as big as the pumpkin. How's that? From the Museum of Fine Arts in Boston. Huh. That's one of their postcards. I think that's where most of these postcards come from. Got a little bit of history right here. Look at that. You should see some of the big, big pumpkins that are grown. God. Really big. Alright, now this one here. Quite the design. Believe it or not, that's a little house down in there. God, isn't this different? Very, very different postcard. Beautiful piece. Okay, then we have just the bouquet of flowers here. Oh, there's a little history on it. Well, this one's different. I don't think this was part of this collection, but it's still a very interesting piece. Also from the old days. I mean, look at that. Just by the headpiece and the outfit. You know that's one of the old ones. Very different. Alright, and this one here, holding her little umbrella. On a mission. The long gloves, remember that? The umbrellas to stop you from the rain. Really nice. Okay, and this is a little of, I don't know what, but it's from the Museum of Fine Arts in New York. It's one of their postcards. Very different. And here we have a couple of fishermen. Very nice. See the reflection in the water of their boat and everything. Nice job on drawing this one. Okay, and of course we have to have the bull ring. Maybe that's the way they distracted them in the old days, huh? Instead of before they learned that they could see red or whatever for the little capes to distract them. I don't know. I wouldn't want to be a bullfighter, that's for sure. Very dangerous job. Okay, well, out of all of these, even though that one is beautiful design, and I like it, that one there is just very unique looking. That one there is interesting. This one here, I think, is the one that, I don't know, seems to have more work into it. A lot more details, you know, especially for a black and white. So this is my favorite out of them all. Alright, hope you've enjoyed my bringing this to you. Be sure to sub me, join me as a friend. And check out the description in this video, as I have 3 books up for sale. Birds at the Bird Feeder, they want in the house. That was the little noise you just heard. Yeah, I want in. Let me in. I think it's going to rain outside. It does have rain in the forecast. And it is kind of getting dark out. So I don't blame them for wanting in. I'd want in too. So anyhow, check out the description in this video, as I have 3 books up for sale. 2 are true stories. 1 was picked up by a screenplay writer and adapted into screenplay format titled Broken Souls. So you're going to want to read that one before the movie comes out. And the other one is a classroom craft for teachers, grades K through 6, all classroom tested. It's only holiday crafts because that's all the teachers have time for. And it tells you how much time is needed for each craft according to grades. Simple instructions, so teachers can use it, groups, organizations, even moms. Especially at Christmas time, invite all the nieces and nephews over and have a craft day. That'll be a memory they'll remember forever. I used to do that. Alright, so you'll find the ISBN numbers to all these books in the description of this video. So grab the ISBN numbers and get yourself a good read. If you're into donating to your local schools, pick up a couple of extra craft books and donate them to the schools. Teachers will definitely appreciate it. Time saving for them. Alright, bye-bye now. Okay, here we are today with some of the black and white postcards. Some of the nice vintage old ones. Really interesting. It's really nice to see them, at least. Here we go. Look at this one. They're dancing with the sailors. That's what it looks like to me. Cool. Here's a mom tending to the baby. You can see they're at the lake because you can see the water with the sail right there. God, dressed an awful warm to be by the beach. Apparently it was a painting, because you have some initials there. And these, even though they're glossy and stuff, washing people's feet. Quite the interesting picture, isn't it? Look at that. Washing feet while they're just reading and relaxing. It's like a day at the spa, I guess. Interesting, but even though they're glossy and they look like they're just pictures, they really are postcards. Back in the 1800s. Ooh. Pictures from way back then, huh? And this one's the same thing. It's really super glossy. But look at that. Niagara Falls in Canada. Made of the Mist. Just black and white, kind of just a shadow of them. Isn't that lovely? You just get to sit there and watch the fall come. And it is a postcard. Very nice. Okay, and a mom holding and loving her child. And here we have, ta-da-da, on a horse. Ooh, a sword. Woo! So much for lovely, huh? Wow. Quite the card. I don't know if I'd want that in the mail coming to me. Okay, of course, ballerinas. Those are always nice. And a couple of nice old ones here. See, there's a signature there, so it almost looks like it was a picture of a painting. that they ended up putting on a postcard, which is kind of cool. Oh, look at this. There's a man fishing and he's got his catch. It says The Happy Moments, James Goodwin, 1817 to 1867. Look at this. From that collection. Nice postcard. Alright, now this here. Do you recognize any of them? Definitely all part of history. Now they had to be famous. Has to be something about this group that made them famous enough to be on a postcard. Recognize anybody? Let's go close. Give me some close views. Look at the hats they wore back then. You know, it's an old picture because of how they dress. A gentleman who took his hat off and holding it. All up by the rocks. Believe it or not, it is a postcard. There's a place stamp here. Correspondence here. Definitely an old postcard. Does not give us anything more to go by. Isn't that something? Nothing. Not even the company that made the postcard. Nothing. Alright. Well, in order to make the postcard, they had to be something about them. So this is a great historical postcard. Alright, hope you've enjoyed my bringing them to you. Be sure to sub me, join me as a friend, and be sure to check out the description in this video, as I have 3 books up for sale that I've written myself. 2 are true stories. One of the true stories was picked out by a screenplay writer who adapted the book into screenplay format, so you're going to want to read that one. And the other one's a craft book. Holiday Classroom Crafts for Teachers, grades K through 6. All classroom time needed, and everything's all simple instructions, all right there to make life easy for teachers. So grab those ISBN numbers. You'll find them right here in the description of this video. Grab those ISBN numbers. Get yourself a good read. Alright, and share this video with others. See if they can find out who these people are. The curiosity. Alright, bye-bye now.